scheduling issues. We'll work that out, you know, but we're back, and as promised, we're kicking off to mix things up with another game. We'll be back with Spider-Man the next time we broadcast, but for now, we're going to delve into Call of Duty World War II. We started our Call of Duty broadcasts, and the plan is that we're going to play from best to worst, story-wise. Now, some people, I know, probably would expect Modern Warfare remastered, but there ain't much story in Modern Warfare. It's really just, you know, Modern Warfare for the sake of Modern Warfare, exploring a new kind of Call of Duty experience, because historically Call of Duty was grounded in World War II, as far as where it got its start. Now, I don't have the older ones, and they're, you know, much too outdated to do on here, but Call of Duty recently went back to its roots, so this is from my personal opinion and perspective. I mean, discuss as you want, or, you know, have your own, but for my money, Call of Duty World War II of the new ones is the best story-wise, and then from there forward, we're going to be doing Advanced Warfare, Black Ops 3, and then Infinite. So, in my opinion, that is best to worst, but we'll get to that in time. So today we're kicking off with storming the beaches of Normandy, meeting our squad mates, and then hopefully pushing into Marigny, and we'll see where these broadcasts go from there. Call of Duty World War II is what I would call a fantastic work of historical fiction. The squad and whatnot probably didn't exist. Some of the things they didn't do, but the setting is grounded in historical accuracy. Much of the details and the horrible experience, I feel, has been captured much better than in most other war game genres. So this one, I think, is a real winner. It's got a really decent story, decent characters, great visuals. So enough of this. We'll get to more chatting later. Let's get into it.
June 6, 1944. D-Day. We're invading Normandy, about to take France back from the Nazis.
And we're going to be doing these on Recruit because I want to save myself a little embarrassment. Yes, I can do it on the harder difficulties, but for the sake of having the story move and limiting our failures for an audience, we're going to go with Recruit because we're, you know, keep the story moving. Always the easiest difficulty for story broadcasts. So, let's kick it off.
With unmatched ferocity, Hitler's war machine has launched its blitzkrieg against Western Europe, pushing it to the brink. As we brace for our darkest hour, we must summon our strength to be the bulwark against oppression. The Nazi onslaught will be the greatest test we'll ever face. But with our allies, face it and defeat it we must.
This day we set upon a mighty endeavor, a struggle to preserve our civilization and to set free a suffering humanity. Our sons, pride of our nation, lead them straight and true. Their road will be long and hard. Men's souls will be shaken with the violences of war. In this hour of great sacrifice, we shall prevail.
Can't have some World War
Paul,
II without a little
It's June 6,
speeches
1944.
from Roosevelt.
Wish you could see this,
Truly
brother.
a great orator.
We're invading some frog beach I'm not supposed to even know the name of. Also, we can take back France from the Nazis. But the waiting's been half the battle.
So he asked me for my watch, and I'm thinking, what the hell do you want my watch for? You're the captain of the goddamn football team. Did I turn
I made some good buddies in basic, and they're all on the boat with me. Everybody's scared as hell, but nobody's letting on. I hated Zussman the first week of basic, but now he's probably the best friend I have in the world. He's always looking for trouble. If there wasn't already a war on, he'd be off trying to start one.
Besides, I gotta keep all my fingers. I'm gonna take photo of the year.
Styles says he's gonna be a photographer for Life magazine. Kinda looks like Clark Kent said when he takes off his glasses, the only thing that happens is he can't see shit. Now, Elo's the vet, but being honest, he's what Ma would call a bit of a rube.
Okay. Let's make this more interesting. St. Michael, patron saint of soldiers. He's had my back since Kasserine. Just me 3 times in 10 seconds, and he's all yours.
I don't know.
Oh, you could always puss out.
My money's on Zussman.
Okay. I'm in.
I can't watch.
Just time me when I tell you. Back to my story. Me and my boys, we muscle our way into this poker game that the football team has going. We worked out a system where they can signal to me everybody's hands. You should have seen the QB's face when I took that pot. You ready? That's what happens when you try to hustle a hustler. Now, you get flushed.
No freaking...
Elo had enough fight in him for 2 men,
Ma said never shake hands with a Jew.
That's not what she said last night.
and enough bigotry for 6.
Yeah, who needs a stupid pendant anyway?
Apparently you did.
Yeah. I'm gonna get me something better. A real trophy, you'll see.
Good luck with that.
Oh! Briefing's at 1800. We're gonna be late.
I got us covered, Daniels. Don't worry about it.
Briefing's about to start. What the hell you boys doing?
Then there's Sergeant Pearson, a real sweetheart.
Well, you think you're special, huh? The Krauts are gonna eat your lunch.
Now, not our lunch, Sergeant. Our lunch is secure.
Watch your lips, Zussman. On me.
I love it because
obviously
it's got a
on a lucky
real
streak.
Band of Brothers
Whatever
kind
happens,
of
stay
Saving
close.
Private Ryan vibe about it.
First Normandy, then the Rhine. We got this, Daniels.
Today, with our allies, we embark on an operation of unparalleled importance to establish a beachhead at Normandy and roll back the German aggression that has terrorized Europe for the past 5 years. We are all that separates the world from darkness. This, so much more than a chance to be heroes in our own lifetimes. If we prevail, our triumph will be etched into the hearts and minds of a grateful world for untold generations. I'm talking about glory, gentlemen. True glory.
Colonel Davis sure can give a nice speech. His pep talk reminded me of the one Coach Johnson gave us on our Thanksgiving Day game versus Austin. I'm sure you remember we lost that game by 42 points. Always looking over Pearson's shoulders, Lieutenant Turner. He's got him on a tight leash. But if Pearson breaks free, we'll all get bit. Ever since I could hold a rifle, I wanted to be like you, Paul. You've always been a tough act to follow. But I'm damn sure gonna try. It's now or never.
Hey, I wish I was coming home to her.
Yeah, just wait till we hit Paris.
Seems like a long way off. Remember, no digging in at the shore. You've got to advance. You need to stay low and do not bunch up. Stick to your training, you're gonna make it through. I'm proud to lead you fellas into battle. Anytime, anywhere. All right, give him hell, boys!
D-Day landing at the
Beaches
beach,
are supposed to be
alright.
flattened, right?
Where we go with
Sound scared, Private.
No, sir.
most World War II stories is starting at D-Day, but that's where it began for us in Europe, so it seems
got a light?
like the most
Sure thing.
logical place to start. It's also one of the most memorable battles. Absolutely
Everybody down!
shockingly horrific what goes on the beach. It is some serious carnage. Not just in the game, but in real life. If you've seen Band of Brothers, if you've seen Saving Private Ryan, you'll know exactly what we're talking about. Oh my god. This has been done so many times, but it's always done so well. I don't think I've ever seen a bad, recreation of the landing at Normandy. Capturing what it was like. And this one is no exception. It's intense. It is.
Hold tight! God damn it! 200 yards! 20 seconds! Same plan! Get to the seawall! Couples it! James, get the Bangalore to the wire! Fast! Everybody ready! Here we go! Drop the ramp! There's no cover! That was an order, goddammit! Drop it!
Jesus Christ.
Over the side! Get your head down and keep moving! Daniel! On me! Take the Bangalore and get to the seawall! We have a clear path to the bunker! Daniel! This is what you trained for! Now pick up that banger!
You don't want to freeze up because you're just as dead as, you know, I mean, a lot of it is sheer random
You can
luck.
do this! Yes, sir!
But your chances are higher if you keep your head and keep
Oh,
moving.
geez.
And this is what he's talking about. I mean, and it's, I would imagine it's so goddamn overwhelming to
Hurry before they reload! Move it!
see all this, you know, you're
Private
trying
Daniel,
to be in
get
the
to
middle
the
of
seawall.
this, and it's just, holy mackerel.
Daniel, this way! Hurry! Now go!
Oh, damn, we almost made it. Obviously, in real life, you wouldn't get to try multiple times, but I mean, it just, oh, wow.
Hurry before they reload! Move it!
Having played this a couple times, it's no less challenging. Oh, Jesus. Oh, hopefully we'll get there. Ah.
Hurry before they reload! Move it! Daniel, this way! Hurry!
See if we can make it to this truck without buying the farm along the way.
Private Daniel, get to the seawall!
So it looks like they're reloading. Maybe we might have to walk now. Ah, damn. I mean, it just goes to show how lucky you would have to be. All that's happening here just to get
Hurry
up there.
before they
It's-
reload! Move it!
have just about no cover. You gotta get up to there. You still gotta blow through the hole, and then you gotta work your way through the trenches, and then get up to the bunkers. I mean, there's just so much they had to get through. It's difficult to fathom that they managed.
Pull it! Pull it! Fire in the hole! Come on! It's ready! Attack! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Push forward! Into the front! Hurry! That wound looks bad. Here, take this. Thanks, bud.
Obviously, this is a game we get first aid, but first aid wasn't quite so convenient on the actual battlefield. And these trenches, you got a little more cover, but you got to take it slow. It's still not something you can
here we go.
barrel through. Like I said, they kept it pretty accurate in terms of most, as accurate as they could keep it for a game, and it's not like you can run and gun. You're in a position where you kind of got to take it slow, pay attention, you know, to what's around you, pay attention to the time, the weaponry. I mean, it's close as, you know, you don't have any of what you have in most games. I mean, I've got a heads-up display here, but I don't have a map. I don't have, you know, I kind of got to guess where I'm going. I got to be observant. I've got to, you know, have my head about me. It's not like, oh, geez. Wow. See, I mean, just that little bit of, you know, I think I can get ahead, but I don't know quite what's going on yet. And clearly I should have waited for the smoke. Now we're... Okay.
Ain't nothing left!
He's throwing... targeting smoke, that's what happened. That's where I am done screwed the pooch. I mean, you'll notice... in this compared to other shooting games that we'll eventually see on this channel or that we've seen, I'm not as cavalier as I usually am. I take cover more often. I'm trying to be mindful of things because it's real easy, as you've seen multiple times already, to die here. And we're trying to keep the experiences.
Grenade! Hey! Go!
For the most part, as authentic as we can keep it. Obviously, I mean, there's going to be mistakes made, but we're going to try and keep them to a minimum.
Huh? Lob it a grenade!
You'll notice I reload often even if I'm not entirely empty. Largely due to it's a common habit you'll get in first-person shooters, especially in Call of Duty. You don't want to have a dry magazine when you're in the middle of a field because you never know what could be lurking around each corner. I mean, death could be all around you, quite literally. So,
you all right?
I'm good. We gotta get to the bunker. Got the first aid kit. Here they come.
I need that aid kit.
Flying in.
And each of your squad mates get to do something cool. Zussman, our best bro, throughout this experience, he's the guy who taught us first aid kit, so whenever we have him with us, we'll be able to heal quickly and easily.
Hold the grenade!
Turret's blind! Move up!
Grenade out!
These close quarters bunker encounters are real tense. It's not. You can see we've got limited ammo, so we're gonna scavenge what we can from the field. I mean, this is likewise, you probably have to do that in actual combat. In a situation like this, you're not just gonna find ammo packs lying around like you would in most games.
Bunker clear,
So,
let's go!
Everybody out!
I tend to favor something for sweeping, like a machine gun, when we're doing clearing work like this. Although I like my marksman rifle for ranged engagements, generally to be more accurate and try and be as efficient as possible. So, you know, I'll kind of mix it up as I need to. I wouldn't expect to see a whole lot of
Next
stuff.
assault wave, ain't gonna make it!
Expect to see a lot of shotgun usage or anything like that. That's even if it weren't, you know, a game like this, I don't really dabble much in shotguns. I think I could list them on one hand, the games I use a shotgun in. Heal up a little bit here. We're in red, but we are taking a few chances. But we're
going
gonna
in!
try and keep it clean. Flamethrowers were a weapon that was used a lot in World War II, especially in the Pacific to clear bunkers, and I feel bad for flamethrowers because usually their life is measured in minutes. It's that dangerous fuel tank on your back. It's not, you know, something I'd want to wish on anyone. It's overall the whole. But yeah, this is typically what you'd use for.
Incoming!
For clearing a bunker. Sorry, I'm phasing out a little bit. I'm trying to focus on what's going on. They're making a push on our position, and it's a little bit intense. A lot of this experience is going to be kind of intense. So right now we're going to try and clear out the rest of these bunkers so we can keep advancing into the beach, into France. Hopefully we'll be able to make a good push for today. And get pretty far. Maybe we might even get into the heartland itself, but we'll have to wait and see. And I learned a few things from other World War II and battle experiences. One of them is when you got a squad of people helping pin down the enemy, you want to try and get into a flanking position from the side like I just did. and take them out from there before they can notice you. So we're gonna try and keep playing smart and do stuff like that. Any feedback, any suggestions, anything you want to talk about on the channel, please feel free. We're hoping this will be a good episode. But so far, it's looking like it's shaping up pretty good. We're about 25 minutes in, it looks like, and we've cleared about half the bunkers.
We got this, Daniel!
Oh, more than half. I'm sorry. So we're nearing the end, at least of this mission here. I'm switching into Marigny before too much longer.
I got him! He's dead!
I recently started playing Call of Duty again with friends, so I'm kind of getting back into my groove. I'm not fully there yet. Hopefully, you know, we'll play some more this weekend in between broadcasts. If I'm not too tired, because I am working early shifts, so I don't know how much I'm going to put out tonight. Video-wise. Oh, here we go. We're in a struggle. Now, these quick time events may get us. We talked about quick time events in Spider-Man. This is one of the experiences where I'd say quick time events are a bit of a negative. They make for good cinematic moments, but in combat, especially in a situation where we're talking there we go. We actually got him. Whew. When we're talking an intense situation like this, it can be detrimental sometimes.
Come here, buddy. I can't walk. Oh, shit. Get me the fuck out of here. We're gonna get you out of here. Stay with me.
So Zussman took an injury here. We're gonna try and rescue him.
We've got to get over to that CCP.
Dragging a friend who's injured to or a fellow soldier you cared about is something that happened a lot. It's something that I would expect. This sequence I feel is a bit ridiculous given how far you have to drag him and just how many enemies are coming your way. I feel like, you know, in a scenario like this, it wouldn't be, you know, something that would be practical. You'd want to do it, but I don't know how applicable. I feel this is more for dramatic effect than for, you know, realism at this point.
Come on.
But it still makes, you know, for a moment where Daniels demonstrates his care for Zussman and how close they bonded in basic training.
I'm losing too much blood. Hang in there. Keep your head down!
You get him!
They keep coming!
I feel like there had to have been a quicker, more efficient way to drive him,
He's down,
drag
let's
him
move!
to the aid station. The route he's taking is a bit absurd, I find, right now. I mean, just a minor quip in the grand scheme of the story. And again, thankfully, there isn't much of this. There also isn't much...
Fuck! We can get down here!
Whoa, that was close. I almost missed that grenade. That was some intense...
I got you!
One of those intense split-second things, you know, like I said... It's simply in a broadcast scenario like this, or, you
Just keep pressure on it!
It's,
almost there! Come on up here! Move! Move!
Some of these sequences are just... I mean, they add great dramatic tension, don't get me wrong, but...
I need morphine!
Ooh, it hurts trying to suffer through.
You gotta hang on. Those girls in Paris are waiting for you. Really? Of course they are.
How about another look at your girl? Huh?
You kidding me?
It's okay. I can't see shit. I'm just gonna rest right here.
No. You have to stay awake. Hey,
Daniels,
I'm here.
help me.
I need a goddamn medic!
I got this! Go! You'll take care of him. I need you with me, Daniels. Listen up!
Yeah, you gotta
There's a
maintain your
GPF
focus,
cannon by the
Daniels.
farmhouse up the road.
I mean,
It's tearing up the beach.
he's not the only
Let's
one
move!
who needs some sort of
We'll
medical
come back for
attention.
you.
This is...
Check your ammo and
But,
grenades.
I mean, they'll get him. They'll get him.
Road now.
So let's get
Move it
healed
up.
and let's push forward.
Daniels,
We got a lot
I got
to do.
ammo.
Alright, give us some ammo.
It's here, Private.
Here we go. Here we go.
You have to take out that
Now
cannon.
push to the end so that way we can get them to a proper
When we get to the
field
farmhouse,
hospital,
be ready
hopefully.
to engage.
Move fast! They're selling that beach to shit!
Whoa. Jesus.
MG in the halo! Take cover! Hit the MG!
Try and carefully flank up here and finish anyone in the loft and then assume this position to aid our men down below. We're not gonna...
Enemies in the field! We can't let them retake the cannon!
Hold the position! Nobody gets through!
Here they come! Open fire! Someone get on the MG!
Move the MG over and see if we can get a better field of fire. Oh my god, there are a lot of them. This is... Woo!
Daniel, we got ammo!
They're just relentless. They don't stop.
Take some ammo, Daniel!
It reminds me, the sequence right now, a little bit of a bonsai charge in the Pacific. I mean, where they just try to overwhelm you with almost relentlessly with never-ending numbers.
Look at them scatter!
There's our tank units. All right, it looks like we held. Now we probably got to blow that
Clear!
artillery down there.
Destroy
If
that
we hit,
cannon.
yep,
Got it!
I thought so.
Daniels, thermite!
Thermite.
Fire in the hole! Got your ammo, Daniels.
And the gun is toast.
All right, fellas, rally on me to the assembly point.
All right, let's go rally
Listen.
on the rest of them.
I'll need a casualty report. We lost so many.
But we took the beach.
Paid a damn high price.
Daniels,
Check on Zussman. He looks like he's doing a bit better. He's a tough son
You
of a
gonna
bitch.
be all right?
Yeah. He taped them up pretty good.
should have stayed on the boat.
Well, now he tells us.
Hey, what you did back there, I owe you.
I'd say we're even.
We'll see this through.
To the end?
To the end.
Beachhead secured. We'll bivouac at the second hedgerow after the ridge.
Welcome to the bloody first. You're a long way from Texas, farm boy.
None of us could have prepared for that. But you came through when it counted.
Thanks, sir.
You'll be all right, son.
Thank you. Yes, sir. Of course I will.
I mean, we've
I
seen
don't know
D-Day a
who the hell
lot, but
decided
I don't
this
think
was the
we've
best
seen
way
it
to
ever
retake
that
Europe,
intense.
but I'll
I
guarantee
mean,
you one
I'm
thing.
pretty sure
They
we'll
weren't
see
on the
more
beach with us this morning.
recreations, reimaginings of it, but oh, Jesus, that one sums up the gravity, the intensity, the absolute brutality of the experience. It was, I mean, playing through that again, even, you know, for a reboot on our broadcast channel, that was visceral. That was a bit draining, I'll be honest with you. But, I mean, it just goes to show how heavily invested they were in going back to their roots and delivering an authentic experience. So we're going to push deeper inland into Marigny, and what's great is they bring us back to the map each time we complete one of these, and you can see how far we're pushing back the German line. Not much of a push yet. Later on, as we get deeper, you'll see larger pushes inland, but we'll launch Operation Cobra here.
It's 7 weeks since D-Day. To break out of Normandy, we're pushing inland to secure Marigny. That's how we'll control the roadways and plow across France to Paris. Liberation's coming soon.
Alright, so we're gonna push forward into Marigny. Make sure we're on recruit and go.
Me and the fellas, I'd say we're doing pretty good. Not good enough for Pearson, but nothing is. Maybe I'll get home by Christmas with a couple
Pearson's
medals
a
on my
hard
chest.
son of a bitch. There's some story to that, but we'll get into that later.
Schmeling versus LaMotta.
Oh, hey, Lawrence.
Schmeling would've
I thought that
KO'd
might have been you
LaMotta.
watching.
No way. And Schmeling's a Nazi. I'd shoot him in a heartbeat.
Now, they made him their poster boy. That guy didn't have a choice.
We all got a choice.
You know, Nietzsche said there was only strong...
That's enough mouth. All right. What about Lewis versus Sugar Ray
If
Robinson?
we're talking 1938, Lewis Robinson wins hands down.
Look who's back already.
I thought you were out another week.
Not after I heard a bunch of tough SOBs were about to take Marigny.
This was something that was especially seen in Band of Brothers and Pacific. Guys busting out of field hospitals, so they didn't want to be left
Not
behind and
bad, eh?
reassigned. They really wanted to stay with their guys. They cared.
have you back,
They had
Brad.
big hearts.
Good to
They
be
wanted
back,
to keep
sir.
fighting.
All right, fellas.
And you can't blame them.
unique
I mean,
opportunity.
Joe Torre busted out of a
This is our
field
chance to break
hospital
out of Normandy. Won't be
during
easy.
the Rhine and Band of
Hedgerows are heavily
Brothers.
defended. We got reports of Kraut
Lecky
armor in the air.
broke out of his
We
field
can hold,
hospital
secure
in
Marigny.
the Pacific.
We own the road.
They
Zussman
did
can
not
take a knife in the gut
want
and come out
to
swinging. I like
lose
our
their
odds just
guys
fine.
because
Always
it
bet on
just
a
goes
winner,
to show
sir.
what a strong bond they all share with one another.
Turner, shielding us is his noble calling.
Let's move.
The war just has a habit of getting in the way.
Alright, good. Side note, that's the last of this nasty ass PB&J juice I've got. I'm trying to get rid of it. Hopefully tonight I'll be able to finish it off, well, in the midst of these. Let's move up and get on the tank so we can get rolling.
Hey. You know, a wound like this takes 8 weeks to heal.
I'm ready, Sergeant. You've got my word.
Oh, your word. That don't mean shit to me. So you're good, huh?
I'm just fine and dandy, sir.
You got guts, Private. I just don't want to see them.
Tank's rolling!
Pearson's major asshole.
Hang on
Excuse
tight,
me a minute.
boys.
I'm
It's gonna get rough.
gonna toss
What
this
else
out.
is new?
I want to get rid of this
Pearson
stuff.
likes
It's
you.
terrible.
Like a lion likes a steak.
So,
Let's go! Let's go!
side note, you'll notice I vape a lot during my broadcast. It's my hobby. I enjoy it. My other hobby is drawing. Maybe you'll see a
Looks
few
like you're
broadcasts
holding
of
up
those.
all right.
But
How about yourself?
I couldn't let
to
you
be
guys have all the
decided.
fun.
I got
Fun's not allowed
a
under
plethora
Pearson.
of juices.
You know
I'm
why
trying
he's
to use
always
up some of my
writing you?
old ones because I just started
Kasserine
stocking
Pass.
for the
Lost
fall.
my best friends there.
Yeah, earned him an Article 15 and a
Good
demotion.
donut flavors,
He had
good
to be a
apple
hard ass,
flavors,
and his
good
men
pumpkin
paid the
flavors.
price. Mission was FUBAR, a massacre. Nazis had no mercy. Hell, we only survived because they didn't have time to seal the western exit. Almost lost everything thanks to that son of a bitch. And Turner still ain't over it. Matter of fact, he was the one who wrote him up. Pearson figures if he makes you a model platoon, he'll get it scrubbed.
Only we're doing the scrubbing.
Yeah, now you're getting it. It's why he's never gonna give up. He'd kill to have it removed.
You know what I'd kill for? Decent grub.
You just had supper.
Hey, shit on a shingle doesn't count.
Hey, how about barbecue, eh?
They never stood a chance.
Guessing no to the open casket.
Yeah, that's somebody's son.
Nah, it's a crowd.
Daniels is right. They're not all bad.
They did give us Kepler, Mozart.
All right, college.
Marlena Dietrich.
See, that's more like it.
Don't forget about their inventions. You got the printing press, electron microscope.
Frankfurters.
You guys are killing me.
You guys hear that?
It's headed this
Stukas,
way.
that's the
Stukas,
most
inbound.
terrifying sound a person can hear in the world. That fucking scream. Oh.
Get out of that. Clear the tank.
Still makes my hair stand on end. I'm just playing a fucking game.
Enemy armor.
Get off the road! We'll circle around! Move! We have to protect our Shermans. That's flak fire in the distance. We're gonna capture one of their AA guns to bring down those Stukas.
Alright, let's do it.
MG's in the barn.
Shit! Everyone down! We gotta hit those MGs! I need teams to flank them left and right! Go, go, go! Keep moving! Don't let up!
Let's push forward a little bit. Careful, careful.
MGs are tearing us up!
I don't think the pistol's gonna do me too many favors, so let's try and get something a little more.
Upstairs! Throw the grenade! Lob it a grenade!
Throw a couple grenades and see if we can clear out some of that bottom floor. There's a lot of, and a lot of the engagements are like this too. It's, you know, garrisoning small structures, taking ground inch by inch, foot by foot. It was brutal, unrelenting, slow, sloggy. It was awful.
Toss it out of the grenade!
Well, that was close. I almost didn't toss that back in time. And I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying to go prone, but I'm not. I keep standing up. Let's see if we can get in there and... clear out the rest of them. Because this barn definitely looks like they're emptying out a little bit. Oh, shit, I almost shot my own teammates. I did it again, damn. I didn't realize how empty the barn had gotten. And then, you know, I know I got name tags above them, but that just goes to show how friendly fire could happen in war. War is fucking confusing. It's... ah, damn. And we fucked that up pretty bad, so hopefully we won't. Sorry, I'm trying to concentrate just a little bit. That last one went pretty poorly. The struggle of broadcasting, y'all. I mean, you feel pressure to get done fast and get content and push episodes, but you know, you also don't want to fuck up and be sloppy, because this is one game where, you know, being overly ambitious or aggressive will cost you. You got to be slow. You got to be smart. So that's the struggle right here. That's the struggle. That was pretty stupid of that guy. Me try and not be stupid by shooting my own team or getting too overly aggressive.
Toss it out a grenade!
I gotta say, it had to be frustrating having to fight tooth and nail for this round with it going so slow. I know it's frustrating me right now. I feel hella frustrated, guys. Ah, Jesus. But this one, it's a powerful telling of the greatest struggle we ever faced on this planet, and you know, it's still something that we'll remember almost forever.
Spread out!
But I mean, I think this one is masterfully done. There have been a lot of Call of Duties that haven't been. There was some garbage where they dabbled in futuristics that was just trash in recent memory, and this was a good callback to the roots. I mean, you know, but I honestly, for those watching, what do you all think? Do you think it's accurate? Do you think it's, you know, some of you might just say it's another first-person shooter. Personally, I think there's a whole playing through it again and exploring it more in depth. There's a whole tidal wave of different kind of emotions I'm feeling in this experience right now. I'm feeling tense. I'm feeling nervous. Probably everything a soldier would feel. Anxious, you know, scared. It's some hella intense combat. We're gonna try and push up a little more here. This field is not...
Get after them! Come on, they're on the run! Keep pushing!
They gotta be... See anyone left? Oh, there's a guy.
They're surrendering! Hold your fire! You two, secure those prisoners! Daniels, keep
on the floor!
Shit. I meant to secure him. I didn't. That was definitely a war crime right there. I apologize for that. Not what I was intending.
There's the black gun! Getting close! No suit has a killing or tanks! Armor needs our support! We're gonna take the AA gun behind that tree line! There's the AA gun! Clean up these crowds and help our tanks out!
There we go. Push forward, push forward, push forward. Honestly, I'm kind of amazed by the amount of time we've gotten. We're kind of right on track where we should be. For as slow going as it kind of has to be. Trying to keep everyone engaged. I apologize if it's, you know, seeming a little slower than I'd want, or, you know, if it's boring you in any way. Please, by all means, send me some messages, send me some comments, send me some feedback.
2 o'clock!
kudos to whoever can fire these damn AA guns, because I am not great
Guy
at
on the
this.
radio sounds pissed. Crowds don't know what's happening.
I don't know
Boy,
how
coming in!
to line that
1
up
o'clock!
very well. 1 o'clock.
Keep firing! They're on to us! Stuka's attacking our position! Direct hit!
Stupid were
Coming in high!
a horrifyingly terrifying invention. It was that
Nice shot,
they
Daniel!
make that you know they're coming. It
1
just,
o'clock!
which I believe was its intended purpose, was to instill terror before they made a run, and it was. It does the job. It definitely does the
3
job.
o'clock!
Something fierce.
There's too many! Stay sharp! Up top! Hit him, Daniel!
That's all of them. Good job, Daniel.
We got them all. For as many as we could. That was some intense fighting right there. There's our tanks.
You okay? They got my buddy Mills in the ambush, but we hit him back hard. The holdouts are dug in with packs up ahead. Gotta clean them out.
All right, Pearson, take a fire team through the orchard and find an overwatch position. After you soften up the packs, I'll lead the main assault with Perez.
Yes, sir.
Daniel, Sussman, you're with me. Come on.
Oh man, Sergeant Dickbag, let's do this.
Hey, Perez says Pack 38. What the hell's that? German artillery. Tank killers. Didn't you read the briefing?
I mean, I know there's a reason behind Pearson's obnoxious behavior, but god damn if that's no excuse. He is an incurable ass. Irritating as irritating can be.
It's one of ours. P-47.
Damn it. Wish I would have gotten to that flak gun sooner.
Can't blame yourself.
Those are civilians. This is a war crime. No shit, College.
Well, we just committed one executing a bunch of surrendering guys by mistake hitting the wrong button, so... I mean, who are we to point fingers right now?
Get out your binoculars!
Granted, it was an accident, but holy shit.
We're heading right into hell.
That was not kosher.
We gotta hit those pack operators hard. Everyone open front!
I got eyes on 2 packs. Daniel, take out those crews.
Get that sniper rifle, Daniel! Those pack crew is dead! There's one more! Enemy spotted! That pack 38 still has a gunner! It's firing on our tank!
Got him.
Those Pack 38 crews are down. Our tanks are moving up.
Mop up the rest of the cops in the trenches!
I missed that one shot because I thought there was something explosive there. I was really, eager to take out that, that other gun. I was hoping it was a gas canister of some kind, like I hit the first one with. But that's alright. We'll mop up the rest of these boys in a traditional way. Get out of the way, Pearson. Alright. We're pushing in. We're pushing ahead. We actually cleared another one.
All clear! Watch out! Friendly tanks coming over the trenches!
Another enemy position just past the hedges.
Alright, time to fall in behind the tanks. This was fairly common tactic too.
All tanks forward.
Tanks provided good cover when there was no cover.
Stay behind the tanks!
one wishes they could have employed them more, but I mean, there's plenty of hazards.
We got crowds running out of the
You
trenches.
can tank for cover. You gotta have your wits about you, because, you know, if the tank is in a tricky spot, it could also reverse pretty hard backwards. Then that's not a good way to go. My grandfather was in World War II on my dad's side, and he's often told me about how he saw things he couldn't unsee over there, and he was never the same. I think one of them was a guy getting crushed by a tank going in reverse. In fact, I believe you see that very thing in Band of Brothers in one of the episodes, and it's something, even in a dramatic recreation.
Germans are retreating! Look at them run!
But a little bit on that, my grandfather on my dad's side fought under Patton with the Anzio Rangers in the Italian campaign. He saw a lot of things.
We can't advance until those Pac 38s are down.
Get the high ground and take out the Pac 38 crews. All tanks button up.
To hear any stories, but you know, except for what my dad told me about that one experience. But it's definitely definitely some family history, you know, kind of experiencing some of this, even in this form. It feels very visceral. Jesus.
Let me know their position!
Try and take a med kit and healed up here. Got him. Those ones.
Grab a scoped rifle and take out those guns. Got eyes on 3 packs, Daniels. Aim for the ammo boxes.
See if we can get these ammo boxes. Damn. Off by just a little bit.
All right, 2 packs down, 1 to go.
German artillery positions were well fortified. There were a lot of them, and they're just hard to take out. I believe Captain Winters and Band of Brothers led a flanking position on a couple of them in the second episode. That was a rather intense experience to watch. They had some really hard combat. Unfortunately, they got the drop on them, and they had a bit of an advantage there, and they confused their line a little bit, but this is vastly different from that. Even though we do have armor support, it's...
Down! Down!
Daniel, secure the
Alright, we got them to surrender. So we got a bunch of them secured now. Someone will wheel along for them. Alright. Down. Good.
Hey! It's Turner! They're all right!
And then this is just one of those good examples of a bad situation going worse.
Waiting. Hustle up, Daniels.
Lieutenant.
Hold on. CO approaching!
All right, listen up. Charlie Company's under assault near the church. They need ammo and fire support. Send a squad immediately.
Sir, we're already stretched pretty thin.
Then stretch thinner.
Yes, sir.
We can take the jeep, so we're gonna need armored support.
All right, that's the plan. Perez! Pearson will follow you with the squad.
Can't do it. Just got orders from Collins. We're heading west with the 11th.
God damn it.
Those boys are running out of time.
You're on your own. Take the jeeps and head out. Move!
All right, snap to it! Charlie's up Shit Creek and we're the paddle. Let's go! Let's go!
Now, this sequence with the jeeps is vastly unrealistic.
Hey, which way to Marigny?
But it does make for some entertaining action. But, like I said, with the exception of a few moments, they keep it pretty accurate.
Keep an eye out for retreating Krauts! They'll run right on top of Charlie Company. We gotta get there first! Swing left! Look out!
I'm gonna try and keep her right on Pearson's ass. Or not. We're just gonna pass them on by. Fuck it.
Alright! Got it! Panzers ahead! Watch out! Close one!
Taking fire! Need reinforcements!
Almost
We're
there,
down!
Floor it!
Which way?
Ah, straight! Go straight!
Can't hold them much longer!
Right! Left! Hard right!
Hard, we're going hard. Jesus.
Shit!
Damn.
Suspect! Grab the wheel! I'm getting on the gun!
I'm on it! Enemy jeep! Grab jeep! Dead ahead!
Seemed like a very efficient switch right there. To hand over the wheel like that. Someone, I feel like, should have been on the gun in the first place.
Enemy troops! Out on the right! Straight ahead! Take him out! Almost there! Hang on! Charlie Company's in that house!
Here!
They're all over the house! Boy, coming in! Circling left! Don't let up!
My God, the gun's overheated.
They're falling back!
Clean up the rest!
Set up a perimeter by the road.
Just a few more!
All clear!
Alright, we got him. That's all of them. That was intense. But again, I mean, a lot of this experience is going to be intense.
Don't you be going soft on me, Murphy.
Well, thanks for showing up when you did.
Thank Captain Davis. It was his orders. Okay. It's too late to press on. It looks like you boys got a reprieve.
Excuse me, Sergeant?
Yeah.
Isn't half the crowd army on the other side of those buildings? Shouldn't we find a better place to set up a perimeter?
Sure, Private. Why don't you book us a room at the Ritz?
Sir. He's scared as hell.
Why don't you worry about your own problems? Like how that side is gonna hold up tomorrow.
I'm right as rain, Sergeant.
Daniels, why don't you watch him? The only thing more dangerous than the enemy is pride. Rest up, boys. We take Marigny at first light.
Alright, so we're going to be storming Marigny first thing in the next episode.
Can't believe I'm fighting alongside Zussman again. He's holding up all right, considering we just blasted through miles of hedgerows. You'd think Pearson might go a little easier on him. You'd be wrong.
No. Pearson's lifelong committed goal is being a dick. So, we pushed into Marigny on the border, and we're going to be taking it next episode. Right now, we've managed to take the beach. We've managed to push inland a little. We'll get some more push in the next one in Stronghold, where we'll be resuming in just a few minutes. I'm going to take a quick break, take a stretch, get a drink, and hopefully those of you who have tuned in will be tuning in again to keep enjoying. Story's getting good so far. I know we're only a couple missions in, but I mean, it picks up pace and it just keeps moving. But oh man, is it intense. A lot of realistic fighting. We've also seen some not so realistic shenanigans that are typical tropes of Call of Duty. I mean, part of the reason I chose Call of Duty as my alternate is because it's fast-paced. In some ways, the Call of Duty is a lot like a campy action movie from the 80s or the 90s. The action is a little bit over the top, but it really moves. It's not like Spider-Man, where it's going to take like a good 12 episodes. We could probably have this wrapped up in 4. Maybe 5, so hopefully you'll tune in for the rest of them. We'll see how far we can get tonight, and we'll be back. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave your comments, leave your feedback. Check out the broadcast in the group if you missed the rest of it once it finishes loading, and we'll catch you for the next one.